Going live. This Hangout on Air is live. Well, folks, welcome to Troy, Montana. My name is Earl Teets. I am the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach. I'm the author of the homebusinesshelper.com. I'm a national trainer and prosperity coach for a company known as Exfuze. That's what we're here for tonight, is we're here to show you a proven path that has been proven with a 7-year-old debt-free health and wellness company by the name of Exfuze. That's a second-to-market company that brings you literally the very best of the best when it comes to your single cellular nutritional products on the market. Why is single cellular important? Kind of sounds fancy, don't it? I'm just a mountain boy. But think about it this way. If you feed each individual cell the nutrition it needs, it kind of helps the body to do what it's supposed to do. And you know, the experts have seen this proven time and time again over the years, so I'm not really going to spend a whole lot of time trying to explain things that are complicated. I want to keep this presentation very short, very simple, and the bottom line is the company real? Are the products real? Is payday real? And is it all legal? And can people earn? And when the answer to all those questions are yes, the information behind the rest is really simple and really easy to understand. And the bottom line is, ask yourself this question. If there really is a desire within yourself to want to achieve more, what kind of actions are you willing to take to make that happen? And have you really investigated the whole idea of starting, operating, and running a home business? You see, this is where 97% or better of all people fail in the home business industry, because they're looking for something for nothing. The bottom line is it costs money to start a business. It costs money monthly to operate a business, and it takes time and effort to make one be productive. Now, if you're willing to put 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, consistently into your own business with help from a proven prosperity coach with a proven earning system, that's exactly what this information is all about. I actually do the work for you, but with you, to train you with integrity instead of hype. The question is, are you ready to roll up your sleeves, go to work with a proven system, and start creating some success? If the answer to that question is yes, you're definitely in the right place at the right time. I don't like to work with people that fail. I mean, everybody fails at one thing or another, but when it comes to making serious money, I like to work with the best. If you go to my website, thehomebusinesshelper.com, you'll see my picture there with some of the best, most sought-after trainers in the home business industry worldwide. I didn't fool around. I understood at a very young age, if I wanted to succeed in life as an entrepreneur, it wasn't like going to school where you just kiss the teacher's butt, they give you a grade, and then they got a buddy, and they set you up with a job after you graduate. It's not about your skills. It's not about what can you do to earn money. It's about who knows who and whose butt can you kiss. Well, to me, that's an uneven playing field when it comes to earning with money. When it comes to earning money, the bottom line is, do you have what's in demand? Can you get it to the people that want it? And can you make a profit with it? And that's exactly what Exfuze is all about, helping you do all three of those with a proven earning method. Now, why would Exfuze be one of the best opportunities that you would ever hope to see in a lifetime? Well, folks, it's because Exfuze is based on facts. Exfuze is based on common sense. Exfuze is based on logic. There's no hype in this presentation. Yeah, I'm going to show you how you can make $10,000 over the next 4 months on 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. The question to ask yourself is, are you willing to roll up your sleeves and go to work with a proven system? And I realize I'm repeating myself a little bit here, but it's kind of important. You know, the best teach with repetition. It's just a proven fact. They all do. It works. The question is, are you willing to run with something? Or are you just looking for something to put some money into, hopefully push a button, and oh wow, all your dreams are going to come true? Well, let me explain something to you. 97% or better of all the companies that are starting out this year offering you that great ground floor opportunity to make the big bucks, to be first, they'll be out of business in less than 3 years' time, most of them in 6 months' time. So how do you align yourself up with something that's actually going to create some real bucks for you? It's called supply and demand. When you have what the masses want and you can cater to the masses' needs, you'll hang out with the masses. You'll hang out with the classes because you can support the masses. Do you understand what I'm saying with that? When you have what the general public wants in huge demands and you can supply that and they purchase it, you make money. That's the bottom line. Let's take a look at the history behind nutritional products and ask yourself, why would I want to work with a company known as Exfuze? Well, first of all, we got the 7-year debt-free global track record in over 12 countries, and that's pretty powerful, folks. Debt-free, doing a couple $1 million or more per month, expected to hit around $50 million a month in just the next 12 to 18 months. You're one of the first people to hear about it. But why are we having the success that we're having globally? Should be the big question in your mind. Well, it's pretty simple. We offer products that have solutions to people's everyday problems. So as an entrepreneur, you hear somebody bring up one of the problems that they're facing in life, and when you can show them a solution to that problem and get paid for it every single week as well, every single month, so you got set up to 7 ways of weekly pay and monthly residuals, that makes problem solving fun. That makes problem solving a great way to earn. So let me show you how we can do that. Let me explain 5 key reasons why you want to get started with Exfuze now, not later. First off, like I said, 3 years old, stable and growing company. If they ain't at least hit the 3-year-old mark, believe me, they're in an experimental growth stage. Now, is that a good thing? It could be. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Not all companies under 3 years old are bad. I'm just saying. Over 90% of them are going to fail. They're trying to find their way in the world. And not most of them don't do it. So if they've already hit 3 years, they're already stable, they're already growing, probably a great place for you to get what you want. The other thing is experience on the corporate side as well as the entrepreneurial side. Most companies don't have that. Exfuze does. What does that mean in English? If you're a mountain boy from Montana like I am, corporate side, think about this. This is really important. The corporate structure is what makes businesses work from the Fortune 500 companies, so to speak, type businesses, okay? If you don't have that corporate experience and know how to deal with those details that are needed to make a business work, you're dead in the water. But there's also entrepreneurial experience. In other words, do you know how to develop a team, put them together, motivate them, and help them produce? If you have one without the other, you're dead in the water. And unfortunately, most of your opportunities out there have some big shot that's gone out, got a degree at college, looked at network marketing, realizing it's the most lucrative way to make money on the planet, and he's designed a theory. Put it together, throw it on paper, and boom, let's push it. Now, if all of it's correct, you're probably in pretty good hands. But if all of it's correct, and now the only missing piece is being able to build a team of people pushing whatever it is you got to offer, that's where your entrepreneurial experience is. What kind of experience is behind your company at taking people with no experience and teaching them how to produce a business that makes profit? We're not talking join a social club or join a group on Facebook that's got numbers of people in it. We're talking about having a business that produces a profit and continues to multiply those profits for others. That's entrepreneurship. So when you've got both corporate and entrepreneurship experience in one company at the top, that's pretty powerful. Where does Exfuze fit with that? Well, it's pretty simple. Our owners got over 20 years combined experience, 20 years experience each in network marketing. Our owners and vice president of the company, combine them both together, and you've got over 40 years experience at taking people with zero experience to $1 million incomes in the field of home business. Now, why did they choose why did Exfuze choose nutritional products? Look at the obvious. Success leaves clues, and according to the clues of success, there's been more money made with health and nutrition products than any other form of money making in the world. Better than the oil business, better than politics. Boy, if you're making more money than them crooked politicians, you're doing pretty good. And if that's where the money's at, health and nutrition, that's a really good spot to be in. Think about what I'm saying here. So we know where the money's at. Paul Zane Pilzer, world's leading economic forecast, says health and wellness is where it's at. Why? They're consumable products. If they're buying a digital product, how do you know that we're not going to get a problem with the internet and not be able to make money that day? I've suffered that, living in the small town of Troy, Montana, where the internet works when it feels like it. It's not always easy as an entrepreneur. Nobody said it's a perfect world, folks. But as an entrepreneur, you make it through the hard times to enjoy the good times. It's not complicated. So think about it. You got what the masses want in health and wellness. That's where the most money's been. What is it that separates Exfuze from the pack? Well, when you're looking at health and wellness products, understand that the majority of the companies that are out there have one theory. Make it as cheap as you can, dilute it if you need to, but take the most powerful ingredients that are proven in the studies, put them in a bottle, and send them to the public, and they'll pay for them just because of the names and the ingredients. The problem is, it makes great sense. But the facts are, if you don't properly formulate those products, all you got in that bottle is a group of names that got great studies behind them. But what if they offset one another? What if they're not formulated properly? Well, then they don't quite work properly. What's the difference between Exfuze and all the other companies? Exfuze has over 70 years combined experience. It's taken people with no experience to $1 million incomes. When you got that kind of entrepreneurial background, you can go after the very best in the industry of health and wellness and go, hey, I don't care what it costs. I just want the very best. And that's what Exfuze did, to pull some of the very best product formulators that have produced the #1 selling products on the market in the history of health and wellness. So if we were able to pull them out of retirement because we said we don't care what it costs to build it, we just want it built the best, well, that makes it kind of nice. The consumer knows they're getting a good product. The company knows they got a product they can stand behind. And when they're 7 years debt-free and globally, it's a great position for you to be in. What's next? Let's take a look at pay. Up to 7 ways a week and monthly residuals with the highest consumable product paying line in the entire industry. No consumable products pay better than Exfuze. That's pretty powerful, folks. And why do you want a consumable product? They run out of product next month. They need more next month. It's bottom line. Produces profits, produces income. It's what a real business is all about, folks. So, next, what do you got? Consumable transfer products. We just talked about those. Last but not least, fifth thing is a proven earning system. Does the pay show up on time when you do the work? Does the idiot that brings you into the business actually know how to teach you to make the money? Because most of the time, they don't. All they can tell you is, well, get on the phone with my upline. Exfuze trains their distributors to be the very best. Yes, I can use my upline for help, but everything I need as an entrepreneur is a click away from me on the computer, which is very awesome. If you have to rely on just one upline guru for your business, that will kill you. I don't care if I even upset the very people of the company I work with. I'm here to tell you, if you can't explain the solution to the problem that your prospect is facing, how can you help them reach that solution? Okay, so if I know how to do that, that puts me in a good place. Exfuze has a very simple, proven earning system with 3 simple steps that anybody can do that do not require sales skills for you to succeed. So let's talk about what's the work to make the money and what are the products that bring that money in. Okay, historically speaking, you got to know where the trends are. And if you know where the trends are, you got it made. What do the history of the multi-million-dollar earners in this industry, where are the clues left by history? They're pretty simple. If you look at the marks left by success in history, you can see some major trends in place. Now, in the past, when you look at the big companies that help people create the most success in the world in network marketing and home business, you know, Goji, Noni, and Mangosteen, the three that did it, so from 1997 to 2007, out of millions of companies that existed, all the opportunities out there, three were the kings. Mangosteen, Acai, and Noni. So, when you look at the track record of trends, if you can get in front of that trend at the right time, you're going to make a lot of money. That's the bottom line. Where's the trends at? Well, age and longevity is one trend that is $292 billion a year with a B. That's a good pie to get a piece of every single day that you can go to work as an entrepreneur. Now, how does history create the big millionaires? Well, if you have the anti-aging and longevity products and you get them in front of the masses that are looking for it, you're going to make money. That's the bottom line. Usually, one company has one product, and that's what makes their history. What's unique about Exfuze? We've got 4 trends I'm going to show you that are in motion. So one company with 4 trends, that's never happened before. Famous author Peter Drucker talks about capitalizing on a convergence within a convergence. That's what Exfuze is all about. We've got another trend called weight loss. $134 billion a year. That's a big pie to get a piece of every day that you work as an entrepreneur. Let's look at another one. Energy drinks and activity like your Powerades and Red Bulls and stuff like that. It's a big market. The average price, $1.50 to $3. Wow, what if you could show them all natural solution that's not in the news, that's completely healthy for the body at 29 cents a serving? Saves the consumer money, makes good sense, don't it? Let's look at another trend. How about coffee? And why would coffee be a trend? Well, who doesn't drink it? Over 80% of the population drinks coffee. And if they don't have their coffee when they wake up in the morning, you don't want to be around them. How do I know this? Take a look at McDonald's. Serving billions daily. The most profitable, proven franchise market in the entire planet. What would make McDonald's restructure all of their marketing to McCafe? Coffee. Little company known as Starbucks out of Seattle set the stage and proved that coffee is a huge multi-billion-dollar a year market. People are paying over $5 a piece for these lattes and drinking 3 to 5 of them a day. So when you can offer them a nice solution that's actually healthy and good for them, and it tastes delicious, you're going to capture market share of the masses. Think about what I'm saying. Now, Exfuze has products in every one of those trends, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those products costs less than $2 a day to help you create money with. Now, let's take a look at how are they solutions. If you look at 7 Plus product line, which is what Exfuze used to launch, what is 7 Plus? 7 superfoods. Remember I mentioned those 3 that proved success? Well, Exfuze thought, well, let's use W. Clement Stone, famous billionaire, let's use his formula to create wealth with. If we can get the best of product formulators, and they can produce the absolute best products on the market at the most affordable prices, we've got it made. W. Clement Stone said if you could take a product many people use, charge less money for it, and put it on the market, by making it a better product, you're guaranteed success. Think about that, folks. That's a pretty simple formula to do, and that's what Exfuze has done. With 7 Plus, instead of 1 superfood, you got 7. What do? They provide the body with the raw materials so the body can heal, repair, rejuvenate, and reset itself like a computer does, naturally, on a single cellular level. When those cells individually get the phytonutrients that they need, and they get that cellular nutrition, it's a good thing. When each individual cell has what it needs nutritionally, it prepares that cell to eliminate within itself free radicals and inflammation, the 2 leading causes to most all illnesses and pains in the human body. Kind of makes sense. So if you can put something in your body like our 7 Plus product that allows the body to take care of itself on a single cellular level, and it costs $2. That's a good thing. That's what created Exfuze a lot of money. A lot of people ain't into that health stuff, really? Why do you think most of your friends are in the obituaries? Do you want to be there soon? I'm being serious here. Think about this. If the people on welfare and Social Security disability incomes can afford to smoke cigarettes at $6 to $7 a pack, at 1 to 2 packs per day, that means that pretty much anybody serious about their health can transfer their spending to better. Less than $2 a day to put the right phytonutrients in your body to allow your body to repair itself from the inside out naturally. We can't call it a cure, but where is this market in comparative to making money? And that's a good question to ask. And the answer to that question is the baby boomers are the largest spending power on the planet. Where are they spending their money today? Turn on the television set. You can't watch a show on TV without a commercial for the latest and greatest prescription pill that's not a cure, that these baby boomers are spending $10 to $30 a day on. They're not cures, with side effects often way worse than the conditions they're even taking the pill for. Why would you want to sacrifice your liver to lower your cholesterol? That's what the doctors wanted me to do. It just didn't make sense. Think about what I'm saying. When you're looking at a solution at $2 a day, which is way less than a third of a price of a pack of cigarettes that the poor people can afford, it just makes sense. So we got the 7+ product line, been approved by the Banned Substance Control Group. Professional athletes and Olympians use these products, freely endorse them. Exfuze don't pay them to do so. Justin Gatlin, fastest old man in the world, uses our performance products through 7+ and our energy product, Greenzilla. So let's look at the other trend, okay? The weight loss. Look at a meal. Put the 4 basic food groups on a plate. You're looking at over $12 to $15, depending on where you shop. And that's not even preparing a meal. That's just putting the 4 basic food groups on a plate. So imagine a completely well-balanced meal with 100% of the body's vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and probiotics for good digestion, and then add to that some ingredients that you can research on Google, like chromium picolinate that burns fat and energy naturally. Do a Google search on raspberry ketones. Do a Google search on Garcinia cambogia, the holy grail of weight loss, and you'll see one delicious shake with a complete matrix of fibers and proteins that are unprecedented, all under $3. Now let's go on the light side of those 4 basic food groups, not even prepared on a plate. $12 versus $3, that saves you $9 a day. That's $270 a month in savings by transferring your spending by replacing one lousy meal for one good meal. And if it saves you over $270 a month per person, that just makes sense, folks. That's a product that someone would use even with no business attached. Same with our 7+ products. They're products people use even if there's no business attached. Gives you an edge as an entrepreneur. So let's take a look at energy and activity. We kind of talked about the energy drink market, what the problem is. 29 cents a serving versus $3. That's a good thing. Let's look at the other market, coffee. $5 to $6 versus $3. They're good products. So as you can see, when you take coffee and make it healthy, use the green coffee bean instead of the brown so it don't get oxidized and put bad things in the body like regular coffee does. And then take and add them ingredients like Garcinia cambogia and raspberry ketones. Look them up on the internet. You'll be quite surprised. Now, if this coffee tastes absolutely delicious and it's less than $5 instead, like Starbucks and all them, just transferring your spending puts better flavor and better health into your daily coffee. Now, the nice thing about all Exfuze products, you refer 4 people to the products and yours become free whether you're a business builder or not. We have mentioned the highest pay plan. What are we going to do to earn the money? Got 2 minutes left before 4:30. Boy, I'm doing pretty good here. 30-30 is what we're going to do. You got 1 hour a day, 5 days a week that you can contribute to your own success consistently for 2 years. The answer to that question is yes. You're going to create a fortune. Here's how it's going to be done. Okay, rather than calling somebody up and go, hey, I found the best best business opportunity in the world. You just got to get started. So they go, oh, get away from me. You're going to do the opposite. You're going to let them bring up a problem. They're either in pain, they've either got more month than money, or their coffee's too expensive and they can't afford it nowadays, right? They're going to bring up a problem that these products have a solution to. And when first 45-day period goes by, we're going to talk about two of them, laying in a 90-day foundation. So we're in sequence with what Eric Worre, #1 network marketing trainer on the market today, teaches, having a good 90-day foundation to lay into your business so it can be profitable and productive. What do you do to lay in a proper foundation? Well, folks, if you're going to expose a business with health and nutritional products, they should be able to sample those products, have them products on hand when they're looking at a presentation like this one that I do every Thursday for all of the distributors in our organization. So that way, my video can be utilized by you to share this Exfuze opportunity. Let somebody sample the products at the end of this opportunity. They know the products work. It's not rocket science. They're going to jump on a trend in motion and run because the conviction they see in you, the presentation here is all fact-based, all common sense. It's just a decision. Do you want to make it to the top or do you want to continue to struggle? We're going to show you a simple 1 hour a day, 5 days a week for 4 months. And we're going to show you how that can bring $10,000 to your pocketbook from those simple efforts. What are you going to do? Your first 45 days, you're going to hear 30 problems, whether it be from the people you know in your circle of influence or the people that you friended on Facebook, online or offline, either way. 30 people, you've heard a problem. Hey, I've got a solution. I've got Tuesday or Thursday. Which one of those days is best for you to hear the solution at 8 o'clock? You're giving them either or. You're locking them into a time. This is not a hidden trick. It just shows that you're confident in what you have and you're serious about sharing it with others and you're not wanting to waste your time. So either or means you get the appointment. So 45 days, you're going to get 30 people sharing a problem. Okay, I got a solution to that problem at this time. Which time's best for you? Now, you show them the solution to their problem. They either get started in the business or they become a consumer of the product. Either way, you get paid. Volume is created. It's a beautiful thing. Now, what happens? And that first 45-day stretch, you're going to bring in 5 people that say, you know, I want to run with that business. And you'll probably bring in a few customers as well. But 5 people, you know, that makes sense. I'm going to roll up my sleeves, put 1 hour a day in to present this business properly, have product on hand. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my dirty 30. So 5 of them commit to doing that. What happens? Your second 45 days, you're going to go out and do it again. And you got 5 more, plus you got 5 from last month. And what are they going to do? Those 5 are going to go out and get there. So you got 10 that you brought in at the end of your 90 days. And you've brought in a total of 10. Your first 5 brought in 5, which is 25, which brings you a total of 35 builders in your business in 90 days. Now you've laid in a good 90-day foundation for your business. You're going to do your dirty 30 one more time. And what's going to happen? You're going to get your 5. Those 35 are going to go get their 5. That's 175 plus your 5, 180 business builders in 4 months' time on 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Are you ready to roll up your sleeves, make no excuses, and do your dirty 30? That's how simple this business is. For one person that prepares themselves to do this many presentations in one work quarter, you're going to want to think, well, if I just did 2 presentations a day for 90 days, that's 180 presentations. If I've got 180 couples, I need enough product so each person can sample it. And if I've got 4 different products, well, you're going to need some product. So let's take a look at realistically setting yourself up to succeed. For less than $2,000, you get our VIP coded pack that sets you up for all commissions and gives you enough product on hand to launch your business properly for 1 work quarter. Now, on day 89, if you're not satisfied, send everything back to the company for a full refund minus shipping and handling. Where's your risk to start earning from home? It's a risk-free adventure, folks. The only question is, are you ready to go to work? Because what happens when you sell one membership? If somebody wants to take it easy, you get a $1,600 bonus from Exfuze, plus you make $1,080 in commissions. So if you did that, we showed you how to do 5 in 45 days. So imagine doing 4 each month for 4 months, a total of 16. The Dirty 30 shows you how to do 180 in 4 months. So do the math. If you've got 16 total, that's going to give you $10,720 earned in 4 months' time on 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. The only question left is, everything I'm saying to you is true and it's verifiable, which it is. What's stopping you from capitalizing on a very powerful multi-trend position in entrepreneurship? Exfuze offers you the best. As your prosperity coach, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and I'm going to help you do your Dirty 30 one-on-one. So there's no excuses not to succeed. The only question is, if you can put this kind of money on a credit card and only have to make payments on it, wow, where can you start a business for less than a couple grand? Think about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making real money, not pie-in-the-sky dreams here, folks. I'm talking about a simple work habit that anybody can do. Now, if what you've heard tonight makes sense to you, get back to me. We'll put together a game plan of actions that fits your personal schedule. We'll put together a plan that you feel comfortable that you can achieve, and we'll work on that plan together and help raise you to the top of this company as a diamond. That's what we do. We break leaders with a proven system. Now, folks, I haven't shared anything that is hype with you on this presentation. I've shared facts, I've shared good products, and I've shared a proven work ethic. I hope it all makes sense to you. We look forward to helping you create the success that you deserve. Come join us. God bless you, folks. Please keep our nation's leaders in your prayers. Sorry this one was a little early tonight, but I got some things going on, so here's your broadcast. God bless you.